Well, today we're checking out the Mooer GE-1000. Mooer GE-1000 is the modeling unit which I got last week, and I was playing around with that unit a little bit, but today I would like to check out all the effects and amps that come with the unit, and I will go into detail in my upcoming videos with some sounds. Here's the editor, and first of all, I managed to get some kick-ass tones out of that unit, which is nice, but it took me really quite a long time. And the reasons for that are there are many amps and cabs which are not usable in my opinion. But we will have a look at these. The other thing that was maybe the more important reason for that taking me so long to get good tones is the editor, which is, I think, it looks nice, but it has many bugs. So to be honest, still I couldn't find out how to save presets with the editor or on other preset slots. So for example, if you modify one preset, you want to store it on another preset. You can do it on the unit by itself, it's really easy, but on the editor I haven't found a way. And also it's loading not incorrect settings of blocks, and so today I would like to stay within the same preset, and I hope the editor is working for that video. Anyway, so here's one sound which you heard in the intro. Sorry. But let me turn off the chorus and the delay. And another thing is the unit is supposed to be a USB interface that you can record direct, but I couldn't make this working. My DAW Cubase didn't find the unit, so I have to record through another interface, my Fireface UCX today. Shouldn't affect the tone, but it's also, well, some homework which Mooer should do. Anyway, and I am familiar with other Mooer products. For example, I'm using the Mooer GE300 heavily live, and I was happy with that. But the reason why I use this live is not because it's, or in my opinion, it doesn't deliver the best tones. There are other modeling units which sound slightly better, but it's the overall best package. So it's very flexible. It has lots of effects, and it's very usable, everything in a live situation. So here I have the effects chain, and I'm using currently this G&R, which is some capture, I think, which people made that it come with the unit here, but on the older Mooer units you could import these things. And here you have some slots left where you can also import these things. They're starting with a P, that means it's a preamp, and if they're starting with an E, it means an entire amp, as far as I understand. So preamp power amp section. The other amps here in the classic section, for example, they are basically the amps you find in the other earlier Mooer products, and unfortunately not all of them, because my favorite amps from the Mooer GE300 diesel VH4s, they are not there. And the amps maybe they are okay, but they all sound a little digital in the highs, in my opinion. So same with the boutique amps. I don't know what that is. There are preamps and amps coming with the unit which are called boutique. They all don't sound really usable, in my opinion. So I was happy that finally I could find some here in the G&R section, which sounded pretty nice. And let me go back to the preset. As you can see now, I'm changing the preset, but it's not loading the correct settings. Again, something which Mooer should work on with their editor here. It's yeah, you can hear it's not working properly. Anyway, it's also changing the names here, so I have to change the preset on the unit. So as always, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not biased. I paid these products from my own money. And honestly, I was a little bit frustrated with that unit. I wanted to send it back, but then I discovered some of these decent amps here, which sound really good in my opinion. But there are only few. So that is the first thing. I recommend to check out the G&R amp section here, and also you can import other amps from their homepage. So this is maybe a Soar Badger amp someone made. Sounds nice. It's a preamp, so here we can add a power amp section. In the power amp section you can also choose different tubes, which is a nice feature. And even the 606s here sound quite different from each other. Very scooped, this one here. I think I like this the best. I save it. I don't know if the unit really saving it. But yeah, that amp sounds really full and rich. I don't use any EQs here. As you can see, they are disengaged. Just something to boost the amp. 808. Without the 808, you have a nice, well-rounded crunch tone. And I can say that is really one improvement to the GE300. It's more dynamic, reacting to the playing, which was expected because the unit has more power, CPU power, I think. But overall, I think the Mooer units, compared to other units, they are sounding a little bit digital in the highs. There's always something which I discovered with the Mooer units. You can get rid of this a little bit, at least, by using a high cut, which I would use in a live situation. I would lower the high cut way more for live tones. Maybe around this. Yeah, so you have this section here with different power amp tubes, and in my opinion, the EL34s, they are also working pretty nice with these amps. If you reduce the brightness, I found the EL34s in the GE300 a little bit too harsh. But here I like them. But I still have to try it out in a live situation. And I'm using a third-party IR, which leads me to the next point, why it was difficult to get good tones here. The IRs that are coming with the unit, they are the classic ones which you find in the older Mooer products, and there are only a few which are really usable in my opinion. The reason for that is that also they don't offer the option of using different microphone simulations here. So in the older units, at least in the GE300, you could choose a microphone, and some of these cabs that came with the unit, together with an SM57, you could get pretty good results. But here you don't have the microphone option, so you're left just with how the cab sounds, and yeah, There are some which sound somehow decent. I think this one here. Of course, then you should choose maybe a more bass heavy. And yeah, you have to dial in the tone completely different from. But always you have these kind of artificial highs here, which is annoying. What else? I think this was the cap which I was using in the GE300 but with the SM57 emulation. This is a new cap which sounds okay in my opinion. Well, not with that sound, but and also they're offering some boutique amps, so-called boutique, not amps, caps, sorry. Sound really questionable, I think. Also not usable, and also some are very quiet, others are very loud. Again, nothing I could really use. And here in the third-party IR section, they're also offering some. May sound better. Some may sound better, slightly better than others, like this one. As you can hear, huge volumes, drops or steps. So I decided to use one from the own hammer pack, which I like pretty much with that unit, and that's this one, the Marshall Mesa V30. So yeah, let's try to go back to the initial state. Okay, as you can see, it's not loading the settings correctly, but I think they will fix that with upcoming versions of the editor, at least I hope so. Okay, what do we have in the OD section? Here you have boosts which you also had in the older Mooer products, and they're okay in my opinion. Again, a little bit of a disappointment is in the GE300 you had the bass middle treble control in each of these things. Here you don't have it, just the tone control. As long as they sound okay, it's okay for me. And they do sound okay. So yeah, 31 at the moment. I think usable. What else do we have? Well, here you could choose the effects. So you have dynamic effects, basically the compressors here, limiters, which are also familiar for me from the older products. So really nothing new. And I have to say, not only the amps, also the effects of the Mooer products. They are okay, but not more than that. They're not especially stunning. And it goes basically for everything. Especially the units don't come with a shitload of stereo effects. They have stereo delays and decent chorus, but not tons of them. So here you have the filters, different wahs. Really didn't use that much of the paddle controlled wahs. I only used the auto wah from time. Sounds nice. So at least in my opinion, I'm not Kirk Hammett, so I'm not the expert of wahs. And of course I don't have as much money as he. Here we have the EQs, which is important. The EQs in the Mooer products, they were slightly better than other products. I have to say, EQ is always a thing. They are affecting the overall sound and the way they're implemented, and some are better and some are worse. And here in the Mooer units, you find quite a lot different EQs. Temp and graphic EQ, studio EQ was very flexible. It's I don't know, a 5-band parametric EQ or some shit. And you have low cuts and high cuts here. And what is also very interesting is the AI master EQ, which I showed you in another video. That is basically, you can let the AI generate some kind of complex EQ curve for a specific genre. Here, if you choose metal distortion, then maybe you can play your sound. And it's computing something. And then you have this tone. Which may work better in a metal recording context. So the AI master, EQ master, is something which is very unique here. And yeah, I think it can get quite nice results. Although I wish they offer a little bit better amp and cap models, so that you don't use the EQ so often. But with that combination here, as I said, I don't need the EQ, but of course it's third-party IR. Okay, what else? Then we have the compressors. Okay, they're usually for clean tones. ODs, we already checked these. Then we have the modulation effects. Again, they're from the older products. And the best chorus, I think the one I would always came back to on the Mooer GE300 is the Ana chorus. Let's reduce the volume a little bit. Okay. Sounded also really nice with cleans, so I think it will also work in this unit very nice. 70s chorus also. Sounding nice, and tri-chorus really huge here. At least with distorted tones, so maybe they improved some of these models. And the detune, not exactly chorus, so yeah. What else? In the GE300, I think we had the harmonizer, so I don't know if we have that here. Pitch shifter, okay, but I mean the intelligent harmonizer. Cannot see it here, so maybe they don't have it. That is maybe something which people are missing. And what else do we have? Okay, of course the effects loop and the delays. Here you have some stereo delays, like the dual delay, which I was using here in the intro. Where you can set two different independent times. The thing with the delays in the Mooer products, I think it looks really like the one in the GE300, except that they're not offering a level an overall level output control, which the GE300 had, which I really used a lot to give it a little bit more volume, playing leads. And also they don't have the low and the high cut in the delays, which is something which I prefer. But the delays, they were okay. As I said, I used the GE300 live a lot and I could get good results, but the delays could be a little bit improved, in my opinion. Ping pong delay. Think maybe some kind of ducker effect implemented. Fuzz delay, what is that? Okay, galaxy delay. I'm missing the shimmer delay. I don't know if they have it here. They have the shimmer reverb at least, yeah. So overall, I think there are some features and also some effects missing, which I used in the GE300. Which is kind of disappointing, to be honest, because I thought when I first opened this unit, I thought, well, it's basically the same effects and amps that I had on the GE300. There's some more effects, but they don't sound that good, and there's some less effects, which is a little bit disappointing. Also, the effects which they were taken from the GE300, they lack some of the features. So I don't know. Of course, it's maybe a smaller unit, and also it's not that expensive like the GE300. But I would assume usually they should have improved the sound quality. And to be honest, I cannot really hear that there's an improvement of the sound quality. So especially if you compare it to other modeling units, their price range, for example, the Hotone Ampero 2 stage, which I also got recently and I used a lot. It's way better as far as the sound quality is concerned than this unit here. So I strongly recommend, or I strongly prefer the Hotone Ampero 2 over this Mooer unit here, as far as the sound quality is concerned. Again, you can get good tones, and I managed to do that. Also, I think I will try to prepare a high gain preset pack for that unit. But yeah, it is difficult. It was a little bit easier, or way easier, with the Hotone Ampero 2 stage. But also, I think with the Mooer GE300, I was struggling a little bit. But as far as I remember, there were more amps which are usable, so to speak, and also more caps than in this unit. And also, as I said, the editor is very full of bugs, so really annoying. So I hope this helps you for your decision, and other than that, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Post your comments below, and see you.